actually, what is happening? I want to play the Silver Wolf side scroller. What the heck? That right there, that's the recession indicator. Was she running with toast in her mouth? Did they shoehorn that in? Let's go fight Pom Pom in a Denny's parking lot. So, hello friends and gamers. Here I was thinking we were gonna have a nice short little half patch video situation, and then I remembered I left like 5 at least more videos for us to watch today. So it's not gonna be a cute little video. It's not gonna be a cute little half patch situation. It's gonna be a lot. So hello friends and gamers. I just bent my nail back, so that's great. But we're gonna do the halfway patch video for Honkai Star Rail version 4.2. Now, I have a lot of feelings about Honkai Star Rail right now. Not many of them are good feelings. So if you're curious about those at all, I do talk about them probably to ad nauseum in the first patch video. That was very long because I tried to watch every single video, and I did just record the Withering Waves, getting back into Withering Waves video. That is over 2 hours of raw footage. So, well, I didn't just record it. I recorded it a couple of hours ago, but it was like today. I did the other half of it. So I did do a 2-hour patch video. I finished one off today. It's not even a patch video, that one. So I wouldn't like to do another one, you know? So we have a lot of ground to cover today. We're starting with our reaction time. We will be ending off reaction time with the trailer and stuff for Evanescia. We just obviously haven't gotten that far. There's a anniversary video wrapped in here somewhere. A lot of the Phantasmoon Games videos that we're not going to watch in full, but we will like watch together. I'm just not going to put the whole video in because I would like to get this video you're currently watching down time-wise as much as I can. And then from there, so we do reaction time, we go into the game, and I have some beef to squash with AI Pom Pom. We are not going to be using AI Pom Pom, but I do need to figure out, I need to see what's going on. Because if you're uninitiated, apparently there is a Pom Pom AI chatbot in Star Rail, and I did not have time in the first patch video to go fight Pom Pom behind a Denny's parking lot. So we're gonna try to do that today. And let me reiterate, no, we're not using the chatbot, but I would like to metaphorically fight Pom Pom in a Denny's parking lot. Remember kids, violence is not the answer, but sometimes it's the question, and the other end of it is a fictional rabbit. So the answer can be yes. But after we figure that out, we're gonna do the trial for Evanescia. We're going to wrap up any other loose ends we have with this patch, because then there are quite a few loose ends. I'll probably have beef with the shop as well, and that's gonna be Honkai Star Rail's 3rd anniversary. So this cute little video I thought we were gonna do, it's not gonna be a cute little video. So let's get into it. We gotta make it as short as we possibly can, starting with Phantasmoon new game, rules rewritten at the decisive moment. Let us get into it and see what these rules are. I don't know who's voicing the Phantasmoon in this one clip, but it is like mildly, it's like a Weasley guy voice, you know? And it's not what I was expecting for the moon. Like, I love the moon, but I guess this isn't like the moon, it's the Phantasmoon. Also, why is this so smooth? Like, what is this? Is this like 100 frames? Hold on. Give me my stats for nerds. It's only 60 frames, but it feels like more. Because all of these are kind of like weird, like, they're like commercials for Star Rail sort of thing. Why does that one look like Sableye? I also think I forgot to turn on subs. So we're just kind of like going in blind. What is happening? Like, actually, what is happening? Huh. It looks like Sableye. Pokemon? I love that guy. I have no idea what was happening in that clip, but I didn't turn on subtitles, so maybe that was my own fault. But we're gonna move on. Okay, probably a more normal video. We have the 3-year anniversary video Aha's chosen, spreading elation everywhere. Yeah, I thought we already got that. It's another anniversary video. We've gotten quite a few anniversary videos. I watched the other ones in the other video. This one just was posted after the cutoff there. It's so loud. Is that us? Is that one us? The little raccoon? And now I want to play this game. I want to play the Silver Wolf side scroller. What the heck? I want to play this. I'm sorry. Silver Wolf in the corner. It's great. What is this disclaimer on the bottom? Promotional materials do not represent the final product. Please refer to the actual product for the vehicle model. I'm sorry, what? What vehicle are we talking about? Color, options, and design. For more event details, please refer to the event rules on the event webpage. This vehicle is not sponsored by any other brand, nor is it in collaboration. Is that a real car? What is happening? What is happening? I mean, earlier I was talking about the anime deco cards and I couldn't remember the name. Itasha. I thought it was like a thing. I thought it was like an Itasha. That's it. What are we doing? Oh my god, that like hurt my voice. No, it's a real car. Okay, so this is just all the anniversary stuff in a little montage. Okay, that's why. Okay. It is kind of sad for me to see the HoYo Fair concert stuff because I was supposed to go to one of the HoYo Fair concerts, but it was all the way in Dallas and that was really far and I ended up not going. I sold my ticket for much less than I purchased it for. It was really disappointing. I lost money. I don't think we have to include this whole video either. The puppets is fun. I think this is actually the thing they did in LA because they did a bunch, like, that's the thing. They did these like promo events for the 3rd anniversary only in LA. I don't even think they did one in New York this year. That right there, that's the recession indicator. My anime gacha game events are no longer being held in multiple states. It's only LA. Because they've done promotional activities in Texas before, actually. They've never been like big promotional activities, but they've done like stuff at the Razor store. And like they did the Sprinkles Cupcakes thing last year, but I think Sprinkles actually shut down as well. So like that's probably also a recession indicator. Anyways, it's rough out there. But the only like multi-state collaboration thing they did this year for the anniversary, I think, is the round 1 collaboration. But the closest round 1 isn't actually that close to me. So I don't want to go. I also don't drink. So like, you know, it's like, okay, I guess I could just go alone, but it's like far and I don't want to do that. Bring back the Sprinkles Cupcakes. So I think that was actually footage from the LA thing. Return to the webpage to check this was just like, oh, this was a promotional thing to see who gets the car. This wasn't worth my time. This one wasn't worth my time. Apologies. My mouse stopped working. Sometimes my mouse will just freeze. Speaking of Star Rail collaboration, the Razer one, I bought a mouse when they did the Razer collaboration because I needed a new mouse. Sometimes it just stops working, so that's fun. Anyways, a moment among the stars. Relax, I'm just playing around. I think that this sounds like it's Silverwolf adjacent. Yeah, okay, it's another Silverwolf video. So this should have gone in the last reaction section of the first half patch video, but there's way too many promotional materials and we just could not watch all of them. So we're gonna watch the one Silverwolf video that's left here apparently, because I thought this was actually an Evanescia related because it was posted so much later than all the other Silverwolf stuff. And the Moment Among the Stars videos are usually in the it's like they're posted at the same time as the trailers and stuff. So that's interesting. Anyways, we have one more Silverwolf video to watch together today. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna watch the one Silverwolf video that's left in the Evanescia video. There's that cat again. The possibly Elio cat. We're not really sure anymore. Apparently. Do we have subs on this one? We do. Oh, nope. No, we don't. That is auto-generated Japanese subtitles. There is no subtitles on this one. All right. We're doing this one on our own. So this is actually, I have this track in my BGM folder on my hard drive actually, because this is the original Silverwolf trailer music, I think. I think this is her original music. And I liked it, so it's in my BGM folder. This is animated very well, though. I do have to say that. And the fact that it's one of like the original Silverwolf tracks makes me very happy. It's very nostalgic. That's why I can't let go of this game, because they do things like this to me. They might include the pom-pom chatbot in the game, but then they do things like this to me. Also, because it's here, I did just bring up the round 1 collaboration. We're actually not going to watch the round 1 PV because it's not relevant to me, because I don't want to go that far. So it's not relevant to me, so we're not watching it because I don't care. If you go to the round 1 collaboration, good for you. I'm not going that far unless somebody invites me out that far. I'm like a vampire, all right? I have little fangs on my model for a reason. I need to be invited to go out somewhere or else I will not go. So, unless it is close enough that I look at it and I'm like, I could drive there. I could drive there myself. Then I'll do it. But otherwise, you have to invite me. I'll still drive there if you invite me, but I'm not going to enjoy the drive and I'll probably get lost. So that's the case with round 1. I need somebody, if somebody invited me to go to round 1 for the Star Rail collaboration, I'd be like, heck yeah, let's go. But I'm not going to initiate that myself. So right now, I don't care. I need to be made to care about the round 1 collaboration. Because also I saw some of the collaboration items and it looked very mid. It was like just cups, which would I love a Silverwolf cup? Absolutely. But I don't even think it's a reusable cup. I think it's a disposable one. And in that case, what's the point? It looked like a disposable cup. Anyways, we have another Phantasma new game. Speaking of what's the point, read before the decisive battle, which, you know what? I think reading at any point in time is actually good for you. So we need to read more, myself included. I do read a lot already. I just don't have, I wish I had more time for it. I've been reading a lot more nonfiction recently, so I guess that counts. But still, I think we all need to read more. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on this one. Yeah, reading. It's important. Watch it not even be like actual reading. Okay, hold on. Subtitles. And it is in English this time. We do have subs. April 30th? Well, that's already passed. So like, I think we're chilling. We're chilling. I don't know about you, but it is like May 20th. I'm recording this on May 20th. We're chilling. What's with the static silver wolf? Oh my God, wait. So all the Phantasmo new game bits, they thought, because the first one's weird because the first one was like a real life commercial for a game that had like real life people in it. But then every single other one has been like various other game genres, usually in the mobile game lane. There's one that we're going to get to. I think it's the next one that is actually very heavily leans into like, yeah, this is a mobile game, but it's not like it's a Star Rail mobile game. It's like it has a certain sense of nostalgia to it. I know this because it started playing while I was setting this up, but it seems like there's a through line of Silverwolf hacking all these games, trying to find one that actually entertains her. And in that case, I would like to suggest reading a book, Silverwolf. As much as I love Silverwolf, girl, when was the last time you read a book? Most recognition. I don't know what any of that meant. I'm gonna be so real. I thought I knew what was going on. Absolutely not. Okay, this is the one I was talking about. Decisive battle at the Pearl Radio and TV Tower. This one actually is over 2 minutes long, so we do have that going for it. But I'm not gonna unpack the name of it. I'm not. We're just gonna watch the video. Cool? Cool. It feels like these all should have, also it won't let me play the video. It feels like these all, like this feels very nostalgic. This is giving like Epic 7, you know? Epic 7 or like, maybe it's because it's the Homu model, like old Honkai Impact. We're talking like the first couple of years of existence, Honkai Impact.
So-called wish power is nothing more than people's simplest wishes.
What is that? I'm sorry. What is this? Is that Magus? From Zenless Zero? Girl, what are you doing here? What is this? Because that's Mem. But wait, that's Blue Mem, isn't it? That's Blue Mem. Why do we have Blue Mem? And then a mech? Is this everyone's wait, is this supposed to be like everyone's little avatar? Wait. So, hold on, I need the full shot. So this is obviously our Trailblazer. I don't know who the gun is supposed to be. Blue Mem is probably March. Is the mech Welt? Are we all playing a game together or something? And then Silverwolf is Homu, obviously.
All about who earns the most recognition.
Who earns the most recognition? This is so cursed.
A fan favorite.
3D Homu is also throwing me for a loop, and I've seen Homu in 3D before. I've played Honkai Impact 3rd. I've seen Homu in 3D. Oh my god. Pom Pom, I had subtitles off. Pom Pom's a back. This is so ridiculous. It floors me because we have animation like this, and I'm gonna say it. HoYoverse put their effort into a chat bot, and we could just have more of this. This game confuses me greatly sometimes, and now is one of those times. Because we could have had more of this. I do have to say, it has distinctly the style of 2D anime with 3D rendered elements because it would have taken too long to do it in 2D. And I think they like it's done well, but it's also like you can tell. Like there's something uncanny about the 3D elements, you know? But it's still done well. Like if this was like the type of animation I saw in an anime, I'd be like, oh yeah, it makes sense why they had to do the mechs in 3D. That makes sense.
And just like that,
development and all that.
perfect happy ending.
There's that moon again.
Contestant wins.
Oh my god.
Oh, wonderful. Are you making up some nonsense story
What the heck is happening? Hold on. Like it has the vibe of an anime like that, right? Where it's like, that's Nihilux, isn't it? I forgot Nihilux existed. It has the vibe of an anime where it's like, well, I can tell why they use the 3D because like developmentally and like the economically, that just makes sense. But like I'm looking at it and I can very much, it's done well, like the 3D's done well, but there's something about it. that I can't put my finger on. I think it's that uncanny valley. I think that's where it's falling into. But like it makes sense why they did it that way, but like something's off, which I feel like is a quintessential anime watcher experience. So that feels right. It feels right for Plain Arcadia, okay? It turns out it's a manga, which is probably why so many parts of it have just been like mishmash. Because it's like when you're reading a manga and you're like, I know what's going on, but it just feels like there's parts missing. I feel like I'm missing part of it because it's like panel to panel, especially in combat. This especially happens in manga combat. So that also makes sense now.
How wonderful.
And then the open up, the knocking. It was,
Get ready.
is Nihilux always been this like ridiculous? I don't know how to word it. Has she always been goofy? Because this is so goofy. Literally, it's giving my work here is done a la Sailor Moon. Like, running off into the night. I can't.
For Star Rail's marvelous night. Stay tuned.
But like, sped up talking as well. Oh my god. Plain Arcadia has so much going on. But it's like, I think it's a little too silly goofy that I can't find myself being gravitated towards it like I have been in other parts of Star Rail. Because to a certain degree, I also felt that way about Penacony. I was interested in it, but not as much as I was other storylines. And like, I still haven't finished Penacony. I feel like that, but worse about Plain Arcadia, if that makes sense. And I think it's because those Penacony and Plain Arcadia are both the silly, goofy, like comedic relief arcs of Star Rail that we've gotten so far. And I don't find myself as interested in those ones. I think I'm coming to terms with it, especially because with Plain Arcadia, I just haven't been interested in it like at all, which is unfortunate because I feel like there's parts of it that I would have I could give a lot of input on as somebody who works in like creative industries, because there's a lot of like jokes about like streaming and stuff like that. And I feel like I could have some sort of insight on that, you know, but no, I just am not. Because also I know that there's a lot of narratives about like fan culture and critical reading and thinking skills that I think I would also really enjoy, but just like on the surface, it's just too jokey that I just can't. I'm hoping that will change, but right now I just can't. And I've talked about this before, why I think and why I'm pretty sure Star Rail did a full switch up in tone from Amphorius to Plain Arcadia. It is to draw in different types of players. It's a marketing thing at the end of the day. That's why they did such a hard shift, because they did their dramatic, gut-wrenching gut punch of a storyline with Amphorius, and now they're doing the more lighthearted one. At least on the surface, it's more lighthearted. I've spoken on that before. That's not my problem with it. I'm not upset or mad about it. I'm just not interested. Like, I understand why they did the Plain Arcadia storyline. It's just not for me. And you're gonna get storylines like that in live service games that just aren't for everyone. And the Phantasmoon storyline, I don't think I am interested in it as much as other people are. Because I've been trying to slog through Penacony for like years, probably at this point, like 2 years. And I fear that once I finally get to Plain Arcadia, we're gonna end up in a very similar situation. And like I said, it's okay. That's fine. I just struggle to play something if I'm not like totally invested in it. And there's other elements outside of the actual gameplay with Star Rail that have been pissing me off about Star Rail. So it's been very hard for me to like pick up. All right. Hopefully now we move on to an aspect of Star Rail that I actually am going to enjoy much more, because we move on to Evanescia's character trailer, her daily life. Evanescia is a character I've been very excited for, very much up there with the Silver Wolf SP, specifically because Evanescia is a variation of a Honkai Impact character, Sakura, and if that name does sound familiar from Genshin, yes, same variant. Same character, different variants. I do have this might be a hot take. I'm not sure if Evanescia is a Sakura variant, but might be a variant of Sakura's sister. That is a personal theory that I feel feels right, just because Evanescia feels so different from Sakura and how they act. But at the same time, the whole premise of variants between Honkai Impact 3rd and Honkai Star Rail is that a lot of the times the Honkai Star Rail variant is wildly different, like almost an exact opposite to that version of the character in Honkai Impact or in Star Rail. I don't remember how I started that. The characters are usually polar opposites. Best example, Bronya and Sela. In Star Rail, Bronya is very like prim and proper and like polite, and the very like kind, what they're both kind, but like, you know, Bronya's very much like the quiet one, whereas Sela is much louder, you know, she will fight you. Where you take those characters then in Honkai Impact 3rd, and Sela is the very like polite, a little bit more timid and quiet one. Most of the time there's been some incidences. And then Bronya will fight you. Usually it's in a video game, which is why that is so connected to Silverwolf, but like she will fight you. Bronya will fight you. So they are usually wildly different. Even Himiko that we have in Honkai Star Rail is so different from the Himiko we get in Honkai Impact 3rd. There is overlap, but they're still very different. Anyways, all that is to say, the Evanescia just feels too different from Sakura for that to make sense, but also that is entirely what Star Rail has done in the entire 3 years it has existed. The only character that I would say is not exact opposite is Silverwolf and Haxor Bunny. But I think that if you look at the Haxor Bunny lore, especially not the Haxor Bunny lore, oh my god, the Silverwolf lore, especially what we've gotten recently, it kind of explains some of that because they might just be the same character. Like, it's not a variant. They might just be the same character. Anyways, all that is to say, I have thoughts about Evanescia. So yeah, because I love it's like a 11 p.m. thought of, what if it's Sakura's sister? What if that's the variant? Because I have reasons for thinking that based on other things I think about characters in Star Rail, but the gag is there. I don't want to spoil Honkai Impact, even though it is information. Why I think it would be the sister. It is early information. I still don't want to spoil it because it's not a story beat I see a lot of people talk about. So I don't want to like, if you don't know, I don't want to just be like, hey, surprise, you know, like so. And I'm saying a lot of words and not actually watching anything. Her daily life. Oh, hello. She is so cute though. I think it's also because Evanescia feels like a much younger character compared to the Sakura we get in Honkai Impact 3rd. I think that's why I am thinking that it's not her, it's her sister. Because the sister is younger. Why is there an asteroid impact? Was she running with toast in her mouth? Did they shoehorn that in?
Have a nice trip, everyone.
I'm gonna be so... I'm so concerned with what is happening. I'm gonna be so honest. Her running on the like Windows XP operating system did scare me a little bit because I have experienced the Flame Chasers arc of Honkai Impact 3rd, so that did scare me a little bit. Who's live streaming the apocalypse? You know what? I can't even say anything. I'm pretty sure people would do the same in not the Elden Ring Dark Souls HP bar. There's so much happening. I think that's the other thing is that every piece of marketing material I've seen for Plain Arcadia has so much happening that I get overstimulated like within 30 seconds. And I'm like, I can't, you guys. My brain doesn't work anymore. I don't even know. I was trying to make a point about something. I don't even remember it. Oh, yeah. If there was a real life apocalypse, I'm nearly there'd be at least a good amount of people live streaming it, you know? Anyways, there's a lot happening. So is this... Will who come? Hold on, I didn't turn on my subtitles again. Who's gonna come and save us? We'll know hero. Okay, I thought they said a specific name. So is... is that a corn dog? She lost her corn dog? What is happening? Is she just... She doesn't care about the world ending. She cares about the corn dog. She lost... Like little floppy ears. Emoji the last doom. I'm sorry, were those shots of the corn... Those were shots of the corn dogs. You know, I've put my finger on it. I've not been as excited for Evanescia since we've gotten marketing, and I think it's because they're just being very silly goofy about it, and that's why I'm not... It's the silly goofiness of it all. I'm just not as interested in. Does she... Wait, did she have her wolves? Because I'm pretty sure she has wolves in one of her battle suits in Honkai Impact. What is that guy doing? But is this like a canon event in Plain Arcadia? Is there like a... First of all, her train is so cute, but I'm so confused. Is this like canon? Do things like this do things like this just happen in Plain Arcadia? And also, why were we in Blender? Why did it look like we were in Blender? Okay, we have one more video. All right, false constants. It's been half an hour, by the way, because I just yapped so much. Why is this 5 minutes long? Hello? Can somebody come pick me up? I'm scared.
Just never gets old. If only.
The Fluffy?
Could turn into a Fluffy too.
Oh, are we Fluffy? We're like the raccoon Fluffy? Take one.
Wizard, I am the god of fluffies.
Who's the
When
god
you
of
reach the end, I
Fluffies?
shall help you become a true fluffy.
Who's talking? Because they sound extremely familiar. Do we have voice acting notes? Of course we don't.
Did I hear that right? You're
Miss Colt?
aren't you? I've been a fan since volume 1 chapter.
Oh my, is that like the author?
So it's
The author sounds like Farina.
You should have said so earlier.
L difficulty. What is
And
this?
So Evanescia began a long journey of challenges.
Yeah, you sound like Farina.
Curious fluffies came flocking,
Take 5.
lending her a paw.
This is so... I want to play the game.
Challenges.
This would have been such a fun little side event.
You can't make it through.
Because this is like, this sort of like setup is giving like side events we would get in Honkai Impact 3rd.
Listen up. My
Bubble
name is
Wolf.
Bubble Wolf. Here, this should save you
Bubble
some time.
Wolf. Like this, there's been a event, a flagship event in Honkai Impact 3rd that like looks exactly like this.
I got it next time.
And it was very fun, actually. I would have loved to get like another version of it, like here. Madam Birdie.
Mystery upon mystery.
Is that supposed to be Yao Guang? It's like peacock feathers?
Upon mystery.
Observe,
Observe again.
observe again.
Mystery upon mystery.
How did you get them to stop? I don't think Yao Guang is gonna help. Does she just, yeah, at that point you just gotta
Some
jump.
challenges leave Evanescia scratching her head.
Is this one a rhythm game?
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4.
She's really struggling with this.
It's good for your circulation.
It's good for your circulation.
There are moments when it feels impossible to keep going.
I'm just like, I don't even know what to say anymore. This is take 62.
Tail chasing together. Wait for me, March Bunny. Wolf, wolf, done.
Sorry, I can't. All right, so this actually confirms I wasn't sure what animal Danheng was. Danheng is supposed to be a dog. All right, Marsh Bunny. This is so gross. Also, they didn't include Sunday. They didn't include Bird Sunday. Which I guess makes sense. I guess it makes sense because like he's like kind of undercover. No one's supposed to know he's with us. But Bird Sunday, Sunday Bird.
Wishes can sometimes give rise to misplaced expectations.
Why is little Ika here?
No way. Who's that? Blurry? QR?
Blurry QR code. What?
Wait for me, Miss Colt. Wait for me.
The little like cubes with the sacks as well.
It seems Miss Evanescia has experienced all sorts of
This is
adventures
take
along
88
the way.
now, and we have Himiko. This is so weird.
To sum it up,
Evanescia likes the
every
coffee.
fluffy friend she met along the way.
Oh my god. She's like the only person who likes the coffee.
Adventure. After
Impressive.
17 tireless attempts,
Like,
Evanescia is just one step away
81
from
plus
the goal.
17. I like how they put in there the parentheses. They did the math for
But
us. Which is so... Ashvale?
Wolf is
Ashwolf. That... Never do that again.
Whoa, Boss Wolf. You sound awesome.
Oh, flattery won't get you anywhere, miss.
I thought that it sounded too quiet. It was because my headphone volume was like messed up.
Get in line behind me.
I'm afraid that won't do.
I'm like, I'm not gonna include this entire video
Before midnight.
clip in the...
Dissolve into sea foam and
That's the...
vanish from this
Is that not the Little Mermaid?
world. I'll never get to read the fluffy.
I'm so...
Stop creating new lore
Stop creating...
adaptations.
that actually was kind of funny. I have a family to support. This is so cursed.
at last she beheld the
This is so
all-powerful
cursed, and I
god.
don't even know what to say. I'm not gonna include the whole thing because I don't know what to say.
Miss Colt, I finally
QR,
found you.
QR Colt.
My wish come
All right,
And the gods
instead of code.
Sure.
Is that like a valid QR code?
I'd like to turn into
A little pink.
little
Hold
pink
on. We're doing a QR code check. I've done this before of seeing if the QR code actually picks up. It does not. It does not pick up. It's a QR code on my phone. That's fine. I didn't think it would. I had to give it a shot though.
I'd like to turn into a little pink fox.
Likely story,
Think about it.
not Sakura.
If that won't work, any other pink animal is fine.
She's so like wholesome. I think she can only say sure.
Flamingo?
Let me think about
I think she is just like canned lines.
Sure.
Yeah, she is.
Sure. Let me think about it.
Oh my god, her dreams have been crushed.
Let me think about it.
The
Sure,
poor
sure.
baby.
Let me think about it. Sure.
This is so cursed.
Let me think about it.
Oh, it was like a daydream.
Oh, wow. Am I really that unreliable?
Maybe not,
in
though?
dreams? That stings a little, you know.
So does she know this
is the
person?
Evanescia design. Take a look.
Evanescia. Okay, that was the Evanescia. Okay, that was the Wait, did she just cry to get what she wanted? That's kind of iconic. Yeah, I'm not gonna include that whole video in the final cut of this video because video is getting a little bit long now. And also I don't think I can watch any more Plain Arcadia content for a while because it's just my brain. It's like hurting my brain. I only recently re-downloaded TikTok. And I don't really use it that often still, so my brain is not rotted enough for Plain Arcadia, essentially. I see Plain Arcadia content, I'm like, it starts to hurt my brain after a while. I feel like the Silverwolf marketing stuff I was able to get through because most of it was Silverwolf lore, but I feel like they're not really elaborating on Evanescia lore, like at all. So let's go get in game and go fight Pom Pom in a Denny's parking lot. All right. Finally, we get in game. I did reset my recording though, so I have no idea what the final time on this is gonna be. This part shouldn't take that long though. I just want to take a look at like patch note stuff, just kind of clean up my game a little bit because it is a mess right now because I've been putting off everything. So we're just kind of gonna go down the line and see what we got to deal with here. And yes, I am in the Divergent Universe area. Where else would I be? Where else would I be? I'm always playing Divergent Universe. I really don't like this new Divergent Universe, by the way. I don't like the whole masks thing. It's just, I haven't been able to get it down yet, and I don't want to look up a guide. I want to do it on my own. So let us go down the line here. We're going to start with notices over here and hope that my game doesn't start to glitch. So we have the version overview. This is a visual. I'm not moving the box, but this is kind of a visual. There's the second half of the calendar there that is a little bit more relevant. So you know what? I can just drag the calendar right here and then we all can see it. So what is still ongoing? I'm recording this on May 20th. So we kind of have this last little chunk here. Festive gifts and To the Ones That Blaze are still available. You can still grab the login stuff. Cosmic data roaming ends as well soon. We have some basic Realm of the Strange 300%, so triple drop event. Stellar Companions, the Robin or Roll for free redeem. That's just before the end of version 4.4, and I haven't picked one yet, so I probably should do that. Oh, before the end of version 4.4. It's only 4.2. So, okay, so that's not like, that's fine. Cosmicon Roll On Again is ending soon. Relic Recon is ending soon, which I haven't done at all. I literally farmed. Guys, I need you to know I farmed my Silverwolf 999 relic. I already did it, and I could have just done Relic Recon. That really hurts. Currency Wars is ongoing, obviously, and then Evanescia's banner ends soon. The end date is going to be June 1st, which is getting up there. We have our special gifts here, the events. I don't see anything about Pom Pom yet. I think we're back at the beginning. Yeah, okay, so that's the general overview. We have the phase warp here. We will be pulling for Evanescia soon. Cosmicon, Currency Wars, Cosmic Data Roaming. We have our Stellar Companions, the Anniversary Special. Everything else I think we've seen so far. So then we're here. We have the version 4.2 optimization in known issues. This is what I do want to look for here. It would be all the way at the bottom because it would be one of the first things. I'm not sure though. Okay, April 22nd, because these are like fixes. Because I've seen people talk about this like in-game Pom Pom chatbot, but I don't know if it really exists. Oh, there it is. Pom Pom's Assist Beta. Talk to Pom Pom to get Pom Pom's new outfit. Let me move the box so we can roast this professionally. All right, let me add it. Because here's the thing. Come check out Pom Pom's recommendations for character progression. This was a feature in HoYoLab months ago. And I don't know that many people that actually use the HoYoLab feature. I think I genuinely saw more people either thinking it was stupid or like actively offended by it. I was actively offended by it. This was one of the instances of things that got me to stop playing Star Rail and actually all HoYo games for a while because I was so mad about it. That was the incident before this one. Because then also the original Pom Pom chatbot, which wasn't a Pom Pom, it was just the Star Rail team building chatbot, which I actually have talked about before. I've actually ragged on it quite a bit already. Back when that one came out, my thing was, it's like the team compositions aren't going to be good anyways because you kind of need to just have all the new characters to run a good team in Star Rail. The power creep is insane. That was my main complaint about it. So I thought it was stupid. And now we have Pom Pom doing the same thing. Recommendations for character progression. My thing is, because it says character progression, so it's like how to build your character. There's already a thing for that in the game. I'm floored, and not in a good way. So this is apparently available until May 25th. So it is still available. In the chat's Pom Pom's Assist screen, chat with Pom Pom a total of 10 times to claim the Pom Pom outfit Age of Trailblaze formal wear set. Starting from the second week, which was April 27th, Trailblazers can chat with Pom Pom to claim 50 Stellar Jades every week. And that was one of the things I did not, that was immediately one of the like red flags I had about it. Because it was like, hey, if you use our chat bot, you'll get Stellar Jades. So you're kind of almost like indoctrinating your player base into being okay with AI, while also having storylines in multiple different Honkai games now at this point that have been like vehemently against AI. I don't get it. It's like there's some sort of wild disconnect between the people writing the game and the people doing features like this for the game. You know, like there's like a wild disconnect in that, not even a writer, like not the writer's room. Like there's a wild disconnect in that gaming studio, you know? After 4.3, Pom Pom's outfit can be redeemed in Herta's store using Herta bonds. So you can get the outfit later on, which is, I don't even know if I want to get the outfit, you know? Because then you have to use the AI Pom Pom. Trailblazers can ask Pom Pom about material farming, team lineup recommendations, relic recommendations, Litecoin recommendations, and other related info. You don't need a chat bot for this. Just use your brain. Especially the material farming aspect. Material farming in Star Rail is so straightforward. What are we doing? You don't need a chat bot for that. Team lineup recommendations already exists in the game screen. Like that already exists in game. And if not, it's really easy to Google, like a guide made by a person. Relic recommendation is also built into the game and very easy to Google. Litecoin recommendations, same bit. It's all already built into the game. So it doesn't make sense because it's like, are you just pulling that information? Because like, what was the point? What was the reason? This makes no sense. It is kind of dumb. During the Pom Pom Assist trial period, Trailblazers are welcome to submit feedback. Oh, I'll be submitting feedback. After May 25th, this feature will be temporarily taken offline for optimization. Interesting with that. I'm curious why they're doing that. Please stay tuned to future official announcements for the release date of the official version. I hope they never release an official version and put Pom Pom back in a box in the closet, like quite frankly. I might sound very like harsh about this, but I don't think we need this. You are like actively harming the environment for what? Literally, for what? Answer quickly. It makes no sense to me. Because it's like AI being shoehorned into things that doesn't need it. We never needed this. All these features already exist in the game, and just having Pom Pom regurgitate it to you is so unseriously unnecessary. It's so lame. Because at the end of the day, generative AI is so lame. What are we doing? I do also find it interesting that they do not mention in these notes at all that it is generative AI, or that it's a chatbot like at all. It almost feels like, what's the word for that? I can't think of the word. Oh my God, my mind is blanking. Like it feels like I'm being tricked. Feels shady as hell, you know? I think that was all I really wanted to talk about. But yeah, I will not be touching the Pom Pom feature. They can take it offline and hopefully it stays offline, babes. I do look forward to the survey that I look forward to. I'm gonna have fun with that. Because again, I've talked about this in the first half patch. The reason why I speak so vehemently against AI is because that's how I feel about it. And as somebody who has some sort of platform, that's all I can do is speak out on it and make it like a known thing that it's like bad, you know? All I can do is say my opinion on it and hope that that like changes the conversation in some way. It makes it known that there are people out there that don't like this and are against this in every way, shape, and form. So I mentioned in the last patch video that like the normal way to do that is to provide feedback and surveys. I'll be providing feedback and surveys, but I have another avenue that I can complain with, and it's this one. So I'm gonna use it. All right, we did that. Let's go down the list now. I probably am gonna complain about the store as well. So we have Cosmic Fashion. We do have the new outfit for Castoris. I actually think it's very pretty. It is on discount for 10 more days. God knows how long it'll be on discount by the time this video goes up, because this is gonna be another long one. It's $13.50 on Eric Shards right now, but it will go down to 16. It will go back up to $16.80 in 10 days. It is a very pretty outfit, I will say that. I actually really like this outfit, and if I had Castoris on my account, I would buy it. Once Castoris gets a rerun and it's not overlapping with another character I want, I will purchase the outfit, most likely. But again, I'm not entirely sure on that because I am mad at Star Rail about the chatbot thing, and if I don't want my money that I give to HoYoverse to go towards them funding development for another chatbot. You know, like money talks, and I don't want my money to be fed into an AI. So I don't know. I don't know if I would recommend or even myself purchase the outfit, because I might actually end up pulling for Castris just because I'm a little bit lukewarm on Evanescia right now. I might actually end up pulling for Castris. I'm going to let Evanescia's kit decide if I want to actually pull for her. But right now I might actually do the Castris rerun, and I'm not going to get the outfit on discount right now because like I said, I don't know where's my money going that I spend on the game, you know? But I do have almost 3,000 Stellar Jades up here, so we can do some pulls today. So we'll see where we end up. Cosmic Speedrun gift box then is 1280 Oneric shards, and it has the Overlord shades and Arcadia Rush banner. I don't know how I feel about animated profile banners because they definitely feel very pay to win, if that makes sense. I know you don't need them, but they do feel very pay to win. We have Evanescent Shadow Fox Ears for 680 Stellar Jades. So this actually can be purchased with Stellar Jade. So this is technically free to play. You know, I hope they do more free to play cosmetic options. I do. Because if you can purchase it with Stellar Jades, that's free to play, technically. 29 cents for 10,000, that you can spend 29 cents to get one pull. You know, that one I might actually recommend. It's 29 cents. But I feel like if I purchased something for 29 cents, immediately my bank would be like, what's that? Are you being scammed right now? Are you being scammed? Because who makes a purchase for 29 cents? Trailblaze Assistance then, this is what they did. It's like a login for 5 days, $5 gets you pulls thing. They did this last year. I'm lukewarm on this. I don't care. All right, and then Stellar Convergence. I actually haven't bought my character yet, so we have the character redemption as well as late code redemption here. I am allowed to pick a character. Is Robin limited? Because they said until the end of 4.4, but I think it's just the claim of the little golden companion. I think, should we pick now? Because last time they released Run Mei and Topaz, but I actually grabbed Luocha because I didn't have Luocha yet and I wanted him more so than the other characters, but I did say I would get Run Mei. No, I got Luocha the first time, and then when Topaz was put on, I grabbed Run Mei because it was Luocha and Run Mei were released together. I grabbed Luocha, I grabbed Run Mei the second time, and then I was like, Topaz girl, I love you, but I can't. And right now I'm debating if I want to get Robin or Huohuo, because I feel like Robin isn't really in the meta anymore, and I feel like Huohuo, she's a healer, but she's on the way out, and I feel like everyone's been recommending to get Robin. I don't know. I'm gonna sit on it longer. Okay, I think that's it. We have the Oneric pouch. Treasured Recollection. This is it. This is what we're gonna rag on, right? Dreamcatcher's Gift? Oh, I guess that there was a free Star Rail Pass there. Okay. Cherished Recollection is a pay-to-play event, and it's based on Oneric shards. And you need to buy the Oneric shards, because you see here I have 270 Oneric shards. That doesn't count, because it says I obtained 0. You need to buy them fresh with this event. They did something very similar to this with the release of Cyrene, and it pissed me off then, and I was like, I hope they never do a pay-to-play event like this ever again, and they did. So here we are. Let me explain. So Honkai has done pay-to-play events in the past in Honkai Impact. It's very common, actually, but they do it where it's based on the amount of crystals you spend. Crystals are the Stellar Jade equivalent in Honkai Impact. So you don't have, it's free to play, essentially. It's based on how many crystals you use. There are B-chip spend events, B-chips being the Oneric shard equivalent, but they're not as rough. Like, it's like, there is still options for, like, the spending events in Honkai Impact 3rd will generally have rewards you can get if you spend crystals, and then rewards you can get extra if you spend B-chips. So you technically get rewarded twice if it was B-chips, but still, it's not as crazy. It's not as serious. You know, it's like more lighthearted. You can do it if you're a free-to-play player. This one, you need to spend money, and it's a lot of money. In order to get the pet here, you need to spend 25,000 Oneric shards. And let me show you this here. We're gonna go to the Oneric pouch really quickly. So 25,000 Oneric shards would be, I have the bonuses here, like my bonus top-ups reset. So we're gonna do the math with the bonuses, the double bonus. So, well, actually you only get this bonus one time. So $100 gets you 6480 Oneric shards. And if it's your first purchase, which during this patch, for most people it will be, you'll get ×2. So that is 2 times there. For $100, I'm bringing out my phone calculator for this. For $100, you'd be at 12,960 Oneric shards. Adding another $100 worth of Oneric shards then gets you to 19,440 Stellar Jade. We are at $200 spent. That includes the bonus. So if you don't have that bonus, it's $300. If we add another $100 worth of Oneric shards, that finally gets you to 2,500, 920 So you need to spend between $300 and $400 to get the pet. That's not realistic. I know there's whales out there that do it, right? I know there's people that do it, but it's not financially sound to do that, especially in this economy. At the top of this video, I made multiple jokes about recession indicators. Those don't come out of nowhere, baby. Anyways, I think these sort of spending events are so predatory. And the fact that we have this and the pom-pom chatbot in the same patch, it gives me such bad ick, like heavy ick. So nothing against the Furbobos. I think they're cute, actually, but they're not $400 cute, you know? And I said the same thing about the Evanescia, because a pet, you don't need this pet, baby. You don't need it. A pet does not do anything for your actual in-game gameplay. I would actually think Cyrene's bow, I think that you'll see in the gameplay. The pet just follows you around. Yeah, it's cute, but you don't need it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. But yeah, that I think these spending events, these type of spending events they do, so predatory, so bad. But they did a second one. Yay. Okay, let me go travelog and clean this up. Yes, I have my Starlit Homecoming. Yes, I don't know what light cone to pick here. Leave me alone. I need to do my returnee survey. We might do that together today, but I don't want this video to be too long, but I also kind of want to do it today. I might do a separate video tomorrow, or in the next, however many days I have, where we do the surveys, the various surveys together, because I think I would like to do them together. I would like to complain more, actually. Complaining works. It does work, actually. I have to do Cosmic Data Roaming still. I have to do Cosmicon, Trailblaze Mission, Currency War. I still haven't done Currency Wars, by the way. I think it's because the IPC gives me the ick. Relic Recon is here. Hopefully I'll get Evanescia or some character today so that we can do that with. I've already done my Tree trial. I've already done the Sunday trial. We need to do the trial for Facial together, because Facial is the third rerun character happening on these banners, and then we'll also do Evanescia's trial, obviously. Nova Flare, we actually do need to do Nova Flare. I've not tried it out yet, so we'll do that together. Come With Me, Take the Journey is ongoing. I will go to the event really quickly and share my code. My invitation code is GU3MVWNKSN. You can't see it because my box is hold on, I can fix this. There's my code. I have no invite progress because I haven't looked at this screen at all. Also, I'm a returning Trailblazer. Get on my level of not playing the game. Okay, I'm gonna fake share. This is sharing enough. You guys just see my game screen. Copy share is fine. Claim. I got 30 Stellar Jades. Cool. I don't have any draws, but it's fine. Link invitation code to get 60? Hold on. Oh, that good. Okay. I said this in the Withering Waves video I recorded earlier today. I'm not saying to put your invitation codes in the comments. Don't link it. Don't link it because I have links turned off. It will not go through. But if you were to comment something and also in that comment add your invitation code so it's not flagged as spam because it's just a string of numbers and letters. I'm not saying I might pick one because I just need to put one in. But if you were to leave a comment, I might pick it just so we all can get Stellar Jades together. I'll probably forget, be so real. But share your codes in the comments. Other people are also probably looking for codes. Why not? Don't just put the code though, because it will get flagged as spam as well. I do have spam filters on. So no links, and you need to have something more than just the invite code because it will get flagged. I still haven't done anomaly arbitration. I still haven't even gotten my tree. I play too many games. All right, so character trial times. Let's circle back to character trials. I got my 30 Stellar Jades. And then, yeah, okay, I think we're set. I think we're set here. Oh, there was one thing I wanted to do character-wise. Yeah, we'll do that after. Because I think the Trailblazer, I have something on my Trailblazer. I think it might be the new Elation Trailblazer. I think it might be unlockable. I'm not really sure. Let's start with Aptitude Showcase, and then we'll do Nova Flares. Yes, and then we'll do the Trailblazer thing and pulse. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do Facial first. Facial, I think, released in a patch that I just didn't do a patch video for. Because I remember I was obsessed with an anime at the time. So I think I just did not do a patch video because I was obsessed with an anime. Because I remember getting commercials on Crunchyroll, non-stop Crunchyroll commercials for Facial. But I didn't do a patch video. Maybe I was mad at Star Rail. Not really sure. I was watching an anime though. So we have Facial, Ashvale, Chibi, and Dunhung PT, which is very interesting to see a team with Facial with characters that are newer than her. Because all these characters released post-Facial. So use this technique to move with increased speed and pull in enemies. Oh, that's what she does? Whee! I didn't know that's what she does. The more enemies are pulled in, the higher the damage becomes. So then we smack them. That's kind of fun, actually. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of fun. Oh, battle's already over. I'm not gonna pull for her, but that does go kind of crazy. I like that kit, it's fun. You still have to do the combat at the end though. So it's not like a Phaidon or an Acheron skill, but it's still pretty good. All right, you have fun, you crazy kids. She is clearing these levels as well. This is actually probably a pretty good team for her, I would guess then. Because if she can make quick work of Hule, she could do anything. I think she's a hunt character though, and I tend to not love hunt characters based on the fact that they only do single target damage, and I don't love single target in Star Rail. It just doesn't work for me. Also, the box should probably not be on this side of the screen. I'm realizing I got so into it, I didn't move the box. You know, she is getting tripped up a little bit by Hule, but everyone gets a little tripped up by Hule. I got an achievement. I don't really know what it was for. So this is a 2 DPS, 2 supports team, because Asheville is also a hunt DPS. And then Treeby is an attack support, Downhung is a sustain support. Interesting. I don't love this team. And we're also not making work of Hule fast enough. I think I'm gonna pass on Facial again. Also, I feel like Facial is a weird rerun because I feel like she's out of meta. Because that's the thing with Star Rail characters, they go out of meta so quickly. I also realize now that Castris is no longer on the rerun. It's Treeby and it's Sunday and it's Facial. So if I don't like Evanescia's kit, we might just not pull. Because there's other characters that I'm waiting on in other patches, like the Blade SP and Himiko SP. So I might just wait. Because I have Sunday. So I have Sunday and his light code, so that I don't really need that. Maybe we'll pull Treeby. Because Treeby is eternal in the meta, so I don't know. Anyways, Evanescia. Elation, physical, 5-star. I am very excited for this trial, but also a little bit scared because I didn't love her kit. Or I don't know about her kit, but I didn't love her marketing. It was kind of just like, I feel like we could have done more. I feel like I know nothing about her, but maybe that's also kind of the point. Unsure. So with Evanescia, when gaining energy, she gains certified banger. And when gaining certified banger, she gains energy. This is like an Ouroboros. This is literally an Ouroboros. Multiple ways to obtain certified banger from teammates, and the more certified banger points, the higher the ultimate damage. So she is also running with Yao Guang, Elation Trailblazer, and Huohuo. So I might grab Huohuo in this case scenario. I could also use another healer, I'm not gonna. I mean, I do have Luocha and Bailu, but I feel like Bailu's way out of the meta. Like, I have, on my second teams, I haven't even been using a healer, I've been using Danang PT. Is she reading? Wait, is she reading a visual novel? Not a visual novel, it would be a light novel. I can't stop looking at the evil Labubu, I'm sorry. All right, so what does her overworld skill look like? Ooh, it's giving Honkai. And then ooh, I might have to pull you guys. I am nothing if not predictable and a Honkai Impact enjoyer. There she goes. All right, I'm gonna have to move the box again. Okay, so we're gonna very quickly go over her kit stuff now. Her basic attack is called Syllabus Pop Quiz because she is a schoolgirl. Don't forget it. Deals minor fizz damage to one designated enemy, the usual. Her skill is then called Discipline Final Verdict, deals massive fizz damage to one enemy and physical damage to adjacent targets, so it is a multi-target attack technically. Additionally, gains Punchline, that is a stacking mechanic we see with Elation characters. Her ultimate is called Sword Song Absolution Denied, deals fizz damage to all enemies, mass attack, then deals physical damage to one random enemy, bouncing a total of 5 times. She said, you thought you were done. You're not. Very straightforward kit though, I will say that. Her talent is called Youth Halcyon Evermore. When Evanescia gains energy, she will simultaneously gain an equal amount of certified banger. When Evanescia gains certified banger, she will simultaneously gain an equal amount of energy. The Ouroboros, as previously mentioned. After a certain amount of energy is accumulated, Master Fox launches follow-up attack, which is kind of her like little guy summon that's not a remembrance summon, I would assume. But this deals minor physical damage to all enemies and regenerates energy for Evanescia, while Evanescia holds certified banger. Using skill, ultimate, or Master Fox's follow-up attack can deal minor physical elation damage to enemies. So that seems very rocket sciencey, but it's all passive, so it's fine. Her elation skill is called Scarlet Elation or Execution, deals massive physical damage to all enemies and additionally gains certified banger. And then her technique is called Petalfall Floral Reminiscence. This is what we saw in the overworld just now. That is giving Honkai Sakura. Immediately attacks all enemies within a certain range after entering combat, deals minor physical damage to all enemies, and gains certified banger. So it's a lot of the same things happening passively. Elation is the power creep meta in that it just does everything for some reason. So yeah, we have a lot going on here. But let's get in. Let's take a peek at this really quickly. We have a couple rounds till we hit Evanescia, so I'm gonna double speed for now. And I'm gonna just do normal attacks until we can kind of see what this is gonna look like. Because I do want to see, we are gonna use, we are gonna be smart about this heal though and get it like centered properly so that we can restore 3 characters. All right, we are now on Evanescia. Turn off the double speed. I want to see her blast first. So let's start with that. That was kind of cute. So there is Mr. Fox, was it? Oh, we have our aha instant. Wow. It's Yaguag. I want to see. Oh, so all the Elation characters get to do something? I'm sorry. Did she just say wappa? Also, I need to move the box again. Can I have a lol, please? I'm rusty with Star Rail. I keep forgetting to move my box. All right, we're in the corner. I want to see Evanescia's ultimate. I think it's a charging mechanic, so I probably could have waited a little bit, but I want to see what her ultimate looks like. Have fun, girly. I decide the rules of the game, she says. And now she's running. You're out, she says. I will say that her ultimate compared to some other character ultimates, not like comparing her to Emanator ultimates either, is a little lackluster feeling. But she does charge up that Elation real fast. So I guess the Elation meta is you just want as many Elation characters on a team as you can get, because then they do their aha instant thing. I guess? I don't love it. All right, let's see if we can see another Evanescia attack, because I do want to see her normal attack because we haven't seen it yet. Hey guys, let's heal. If Planar Cadia is unserious, the Elation Trailblazer is so unserious, by the way. So we can see her single target then. And we have our aha instant. And I'm turning on auto. I turned on auto. I feel very lackluster about Evanescia's kit. I gotta be honest. But I think I'm still gonna pull. I don't know if I want to pull. I'm very like torn. I think putting Silverwolf before Evanescia was a little bit of a, like they set her up sort of thing, because Silverwolf's SP version is like an Emanator, so it's very flashy and cool, and then you see Evanescia, and Evanescia feels more like a 4-star in relation to Emanator Silverwolf. I feel like they should have done Evanescia then Silverwolf, just from like a marketing perspective, because I'm looking at Evanescia's kit and like her animations compared to Silverwolf's, and it feels like something's missing, especially for one of those like push characters that was like very important. You know, a Honkai variant, it feels so odd to me. So much about this patch and this anniversary feels so odd to me, and Evanescia is like not, Evanescia is just part of that, you know? Like she's not the problem, she's just part of it. I also don't know if I love Elation, because Elation, it is just the power creep meta, that's its whole bit. And it makes sense canonically and thematically, kind of like how it made sense to not get any 4-stars in Amphorius, because everyone is supposed to be like a god or a demigod, so it made sense. I didn't love it, but it made sense. The power creep meta for Planar Cadia makes sense, but I like really don't love it, because we already have so many problems. If we didn't have too many problems with power creep, it would be fine, I feel like, but we've had problems with power creep since the game started. So it's just like, it's so, I don't know if icky is the right word, but there's something about it. Do we want to pull for Evanescia? Who was drip marketed? Who was the... Hold on, I'm pulling up Twitter. I need to see who was drip marketed. Also, I'll put the box back. Take everything I say in this video with a grain of salt, because I just took a drink of my water and I feel like there's like lead or something in my water. So like, could be paint. They are painting my building. So that's also not good. I just want to know who was drip marketed for the next version. Oh, there was another Razor collaboration, but it wasn't like a real Razor collaboration. It was just like, here's some stuff, happy anniversary. So, well, I guess the first Razor collaboration was like that too. I can't find the drip marketing. I probably scrolled past it. I just want to make sure it wasn't Blade. I think it was Blade though. Blade was drip marketed, but then we got Himiko. Wait, we got Himiko last night. So that doesn't, yeah, okay, Blade's here. Was drip marketed on April 6th, which means he's probably in the next, I don't think we're pulling today. Because hypothetically then, yeah, Blade was drip marketed during Ashvale. I guess that makes some sense. So does that mean Blade is next patch, then Himiko's the next patch? Is there usually that much like overlap? I guess. Okay, so that means we're not pulling today. A little bit of an anticlimactic end to this video, I guess. But I don't think we're gonna pull, because I think I'd rather just wait. And I was so excited for Evanescia too. I think I'd rather pull for Blade and Himiko. Yeah. I mean, I do need to build Pity. I know building Pity is like fake, but I do need to build Pity and possibly lose a 50-50, so we might just want to throw down. Because I was planning to pull for Evanescia. Yeah, so I have Silverwolf. I am like 5 clean into Pity. We might just want to do it. I have 7 standard warps. Let's play with the standards first. Let's see what our luck wants to look like today. If it looks good, if we get something good here, maybe we'll do it. Because also I'm like, if I don't pull for Evanescia, I'm not gonna have like FOMO, but I feel like I'm gonna regret it, you know? Because I was so looking forward to pulling Evanescia. Yeah, my luck is bad today. Geez, that doesn't look good. Because like I really was excited to pull for her, but I just am not super impressed with her kit. But I guess, like, can I run her? Hold on, because I also, in character guide, I already pinned her. Who does she run with? Are you not gonna show me? Boo! I'm just looking at the team plans here. I don't know if she would be included in the team plans yet, like with other Elation characters. Is she even like recommended to run with anyone? Huh. Do we just not pull? I don't know what to do. Like, I'm like, do we just not, you know what? Evanescia, sweetie, I love you. I love your variants. I don't think we're gonna pull. I always pull for the variant characters too. I think this is the first variant I'm not pulling for. Yeah, this feels wrong. I think we're gonna wait. I think I'd rather save for Blade and Himiko. Even if I have to like, I mean, we'll do one 10 pull. We'll do one 10 pull and see what it gets us. One 10 pull. I'm not really digging into my funds that much. One 10 pull. It's not a 5-star, so we're just gonna skip it. I got a copy of Glay Knife Fun, which I do have her maxed, so it was free real estate. So I guess we got something out of it. Look at that, another pass. Yeah, that's fine. We're at 15 pity. I'm gonna wait from here on out. That was a sign. But we will go stare at her in the databank. We'll go stare at her. Oh, wait, we gotta do, you know, I'm gonna do Nova Flare on my own time. It's fine. It's fine. This was a very anticlimactic half patch video, and I was very confused for a lot of it. But you know what? It'll be fine. We'll be fine next patch, and when there's no more pom-pom chatbot, and I have Blade SP. So yeah. Watch them bring back the pom-pom chatbot for realsies with the Himiko patch, and it just ruins everything for me. HoYoVerse, please don't ruin that patch for me. You ruined the Silver Wolf patch for me. Please don't ruin the Himiko patch for me and put back the pom-pom chatbot. I can't do it again. We can't keep doing this. I'm ending the video. There might be a survey time video coming soon because I want to complain more. Survey time is the time for complaining. That's it for this video though. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to give me a like down below as well as subscribe for more and hit the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. I hope all Evanescia wanters are Evanescia havers, even though I did not feel the need to be an Evanescia wanter today. And as always, I hope everyone hatter is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world. Don't use chatbots, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys!